Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crumpster. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The 25 and 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The ball is with 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Dumps it down to the back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Because I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
QB keeper all the way. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Offense operating from the pistol. They'll run it here. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but not
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Powell. They finally bring him down. The offense set up now. First down from the 15.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a gap. It's Powell. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. That's a solid beam. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Makes a quick catch.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. He's got room to run. And the Volunteers are going to keep this drive rolling.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's White. He gave it a shot. They should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they heave it deep downfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive moving. And then first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to complete.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Tried to bounce it but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. The kick is no good. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
He missed the 58-yarder, so it sets the offense up at the 41. Play action here on 1st down. A deep shot right down the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Jefferson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Dogs. A crucial pick 6.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range,
and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
To dart to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The Volunteers are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vols. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution of that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's White. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And now they'll run it on the draw. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Powell. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up the third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
The Dogs will have to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Doesn't get rid of the ball, trying for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. That sack makes it second down and forever. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Making people miss. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10 now. They'll give it to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Play fake, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Harrison. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarter.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Powering through. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Let's it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. He hands it to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
Really good job.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Vols starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back in the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Tennessee. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Powell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. We get to the end of the third. We have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball. And I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Catch made in space. Look out. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play...
Looking for a deep completion. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back, throws it to the right, and it's incomplete. Just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Defense picks it up, still moving. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied with a conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can. And he throws his third interception of the day. He can go. Touchdown, Georgia. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks right and lets it fly. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Volunteers line it up with 1st and goal. Chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Volunteers. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Leaning on the run game here. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship, and they keep the football and secure the win. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Bulldogs will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. First play of this drive now from the 35. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy, his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. As we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
A really good call here by the defensive coordinator, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's White. Heichel made it to 29, so he picks him about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Here he goes. Touchdown. Buck was up and over the gap.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. Championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline. He keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's the target, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Takes a hit, but lets it fly. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The offense recovers the fumble with the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.